Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you. I hope your weekend was a fantastic one. We had some awesome temperatures, and the awesome temperatures keep getting awesomer. Find out about record heat, where we could see records fall, and what we have to look forward to as we spend time heading through and toward the middle of March. Here's the latest.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, we'll get started right away. But as always, I want to say thank you so much for joining me as we head into the weekend. Here's what you need to know. We're going to have some heat. We're going to have some weather wiggles working their way through. Later in the week, the timing is shifted. We're going to go over all of that. And as is always the case, please drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. And maybe this, tell me how you enjoyed the weather this weekend as we get started. If you have questions, certainly let me know. And again, thanks to my fine sponsors, a quick note from them. If you upgrade to a Bryant heating and cooling system from my friends at Robert Gibb & Sons, they're going to throw in a water heater for free. So give them a call. Tell them Hutch sent you. And thanks so much for supporting me and supporting my friends at Robert Gibb & Sons. Now let's take a look at the current conditions across the area right now. I'm going to throw a howdy out here to all of you who are joining me on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday evening. All right, here is a look at our temperatures. We have a 34-degree reading out in the Cooperstown area, 36 Carrington. Cooling off a little bit in Crookston at 37, still 43 in Wahpeton, 43 at Moorheads Airport, and 49 at Hector International right now. As eggs might be sizzling on the sidewalk. Monoman 42, Foston 39, and it's still very pleasant in Alexandria and Fergus Falls as well. Still in the 40s, low to mid 40s. A beautiful day in Aberdeen. Check this out. You can read that. It says 59 degrees right now at this hour. Our wind is light. It's very quiet, and we have more wind to talk about. Hi, Cheryl. Good to have you on board watching from Park Rapids, where your temperature this hour shows 38 degrees. By the way, the green number is called the dew point temperature. That tells us how far we have to cool the air for fog or clouds to form, called the dew point. 17 is what we'd have to cool it down to. So that's a big, dry signal there from our dew point. Hey, Jim, good to have you on board. Now, let's take a look at the forecast right away, and I'll get to the headlines so you don't have to wait. Number one, holy buckets of steaming bolts, 65 degrees. That would break a record in Fargo, as we have a great chance at seeing some sizzling temperatures out there and some wind as well. Keep that in mind. Look at your average highs, 33 and 16, with a record high in Fargo tomorrow, 63. So 65. Hutch is forecasting a record for Fargo. We'll see how that pans out. 32 in the morning on Tuesday, and then we go cooler as we close into the middle of the week on your hump day. Still near 50. That's way above average for this time of the year. Verna, good to have you and Denise on board. Verna from Thief River Falls and Denise from Michigan. Lovely to have you on as well. Luke, thank you, and howdy to you as well. Okay, check this out. Now, there's an update to the timing of our system. We'll go over this in more detail here in just a moment. Thursday, though, we'll start to see a breezier transition to a northerly wind. Still in the 40s, though, and above average temperatures all work week, the entire work week. We're in the 40s, 50s, and 60s with the hottest day tomorrow. Then, Friday night, we'll start to see some rain making its way through, and that could mix with and change over to snow for some of us. Passing snow showers, temperatures slap back into the 30s. So throughout the course of the week, we're going to be, going from those mid-60s to low 30s out there. All in all, though, it's a very warm and mild week out there. And I got to tell you, it does look pretty nice. Let's start with our 24-hour forecast in Fargo, 29 degrees, gusty south winds. Average low is 16. How about 35-mile-per-hour gusts possible for some of us in the morning hours? Elsewhere, here's your temperatures, breezy and beautiful. Yeah, 33 degrees as we look up into the Wells County area for the Harvey area. 30 degrees in Devil's Lake. Out the door in the morning in Thief River at 33. 28 for you folks in Kitson County. How about Roseau? 33 there. 33 for Babe the Blue Ox in Bemidji, and 35 in Park Rapids. And how about that would be Wadena, pardon me. Park Rapids, you're going to be in those low to mid 30s as well. Fargo starting out at 29, as mentioned. Tired of the wind? Yes, it's going to be a triple hairspray kind of day. Denise says it does look like those gusts will be aplenty. Now look at the afternoon. The wind should be decreasing into the late day, the way it looks to old Hutch. And gusty and warm indeed. Look at the heat. Do you see all this red down here? Look at the digits. That's 70s, folks. This model is highlighting 70 burger weather out there. That's barbecuing weather, Clarine and Denise. It looks awesome down to the south. So we're going to kiss 70 degrees down near Hankinson. We'll be not far from that in places like Breckenridge, Wahpeton, 64 in Fergus Falls. And look at this, Wendell and the Morrison Benson area also in the mid to upper 60s. It will be a little cooler up in Grand Forks, but are you kidding me? At 60 degrees, I'm liking that, Luke, just like I hope you will. Have a way to enjoy that. Please, please, please heed the warnings and just be careful on the ice out there. This kind of weather is just going to be very traumatic for it. And particularly when we get wind, right? Wind will really cause a lot of pressure on that ice and can break it up very quickly in spots. So keep that in mind. Bemidji 56, 57 in Howlock for your afternoon. How about up in Winkler, 44 there, and 60-degree day on the big lake, Devil's Lake out there. Wells County 63, Capital City 61, a little bit cooler out to the west where it's still a picnic, but not really a beach day. In Beach, North Dakota, 55 degrees for your day tomorrow. Oil Patch 56 in Williston, 55 in Sydney, Montana. A little cooler where we're melting snow. You see this green pool here? That's where we still have some snow on the ground and some work to do, and the sun will go to work on that, and so will the wind, both efficient melters of the snow. So for Fargo, record-breaking heat, 65, record likely. 63, the record high, 33, the average high. The wind should be decreasing in the late day down to around 15 to 25 miles per hour. I can't rule out a gust higher than that. Thanks, Luke, so much for your stars. Thanks, Mark, as well. I appreciate each and every one of you for helping support Hutch's Weather. You can do so on YouTube as well if you want to scan this with your camera. But first, bonus coverage of what we have coming up this week. Let's take a look at one model's rendition of where this weather system is going to go. To do that, I'm going to load up a national look at the radar here, and we'll go ahead and look at the European model, shall we? Because Hutch just has us a little bit more trust in that European model when it comes to the extended forecast later in the week. Okay, here we go. This is the early part of the week. The red lines through our area is a warm bubble of air pushing its way in. It sticks around Monday. It sticks around Tuesday. It sticks around a little bit on Wednesday, but we start to see a change from the north winds. Still 40s for many of us and 30s up north. Now, this model says big time storm blasting through the Rockies of Colorado, Wyoming, and in the Central Plains. Some stout thunderstorm activity as we go through your midweek. And then check this nonsense out. This rolls out into the plains, and for us, we're quiet until look what's coming out of Canada, folks. Low pressure developing to our north is going to swing through. Notice the impacted areas look to be mainly Minnesota. We could have brief heavy snow and quite a bit of wind with this system, noticeably colder temperatures, but it looks like to me the best chance at any snow as I rock this back and forth on the Friday to Saturday time frame. Friday, Saturday, Friday, mix, Friday, mix, Saturday, snow. Friday, mix, Saturday, snow. That's your forecast, everybody. Let me see if we got questions. Hello, Cindy from Plummer. Good to see you. Karen, good to have you on board. I enjoyed the weekend as well. Love that heat, says Sonny. Thank you, God and Hutch. Well, I give all the thanks to God. Thanks so very much. And hello, Katie. Good to have you on board. I got to tell you, we have a great week ahead. Now, again, what was I saying? Friday mix. What was the rest of it? Yeah, that's right. Friday mix, Saturday snow. No, not snow for everybody, Katie, but it does look like the best chance east, and that's why Hutch's 7-day planner says Friday mix, in fact, rain for many of us, then overnight flakes, and Saturday snow. The best chance will be east of the Red River for snow the way it looks right now. We'll keep you posted. I will keep you posted as we go through. So that's your forecast. It's a fast update for you. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Drop a line. Let me know what you've enjoyed about the weekend, what you did with your time with the heat out there. It was so nice to catch up on a few chores outside for me, and I hope you had the chance to do the very same. All right, I'll keep you posted this week as we go through some weather wiggles and some weather changes. Thanks again for your support. You have a wonderful night. And, well, I'll talk to you soon this week as we keep you updated on our changes in the forecast after some record-breaking heat on your Monday. Wesley says, no snow. Kelvin says, love the nice weather. So do I. And, well, thank you, Chris, for your appreciation of the forecast. Christy not looking like anything big for Fargo, not the way the current European model has this. Windy, cooler. I can't rule out a little brief flurry or sprinkle the way it looks right now. These things can change, and that's what my job is to keep you on top of it. Thanks, John. Have a wonderful day. Hope you're smoking some good meat up there in the Northland. Wesley, good to you. No snow. I agree. I want to put the snowblower away, but for those of you who want to know a little industry secret, if you keep prepared and keep the snowblower out and the snow boots on and the snow shovel waxed and ready to go, it's my experience, just my experience, that's all this is, that it seems to help keep that coldest and snowiest of the weather at bay. So for now, Hutch's shovels stand at the ready, and my snowblower remains full